Okay, so today we're going to talk a bit about usability testing, which is a great way to receive feedback on websites, regardless of the state of development the site is in. This guide was prepared for the Douglas County Library website, dcl.org, but I think everybody can benefit from some of the steps we'll go over today. So first, I'll briefly mention our user group, or target audience, and then I'll go into detail on how to carry out a concurrent think aloud test, which sounds kind of intimidating, but it's really quite simple to do. It's basically just a type of moderated test in which participants are encouraged to talk out loud about why they're performing specific actions. And then last, I'll go over what to do with the results. So let's move on to the user group. And for this particular guide, I've chosen to look at library patrons as the target audience, but you could choose a different user group, such as staff, if you prefer. And regardless of your target audience, you should definitely form some concrete goals before you begin testing. And that's just so you know what exactly you're hoping to uncover and potentially fix. As an example, perhaps you're interested in learning how to streamline common online tasks. So, to actually carry out the test, we'll need to do a few things. First, you'll need to find participants. And you don't need a lot. Really, 5 to 8 users will find the biggest problems with the site, so that's good. I've listed a few tips here if you're having difficulty recruiting participants. Incentives certainly work quite nicely, so perhaps you could offer to waive a patron's late fee, for example. But you will want to let each participant know the time, date, and place of testing, how long the test will take, and if there will be any compensation. So, let's see. During the test, each participant will be asked to carry out tasks using the website. So be sure to choose scenarios that are fairly common among your target audience. I recommend starting out with easier tasks and then progressing to ones a bit more complex in nature, as this gives the user some time to warm up and just get comfortable. So setting up the lab is fairly easy and straightforward. You don't need a formal lab setting at all. Just an office or a cubicle will work just fine. I've listed some other things you'll need. As you can see, there's really nothing too crazy. There are a lot of options as far as screen recorders go, if you don't already have one installed, so be sure to check out some of these options here if need be. And when it comes time to record, you'll certainly want to remind your participant that you're testing the software, not them. This is pretty important. It basically just means that it's impossible for them to mess up. Also, you'll want to let them know that, with their permission of course, you'll be recording this session, but that the recording will only be shared with the web design team. And, of course, you'll want to encourage them to narrate all that they're doing, as this will provide the best feedback later on. So here's a short demo. You can watch this and model your test after it, if desired. And once you're all done, take some time to reflect on or revisit the recordings. Chances are you learned about a fair amount of things you would like to fix, but it's unlikely you'll be able to fix everything that's wrong with the site due to time constraints, resources, or what have you. So it's really important to identify the biggest issues with the site first and fix those. And that's really all there is to it. So contact me if you have any questions. Okay, thank you.